Hello everyone, do you know the moon is about 240,000 miles away from Earth on an average? On an average, because it's an elliptical orbit, so sometimes it comes closer to us and sometimes it's nearer to us. So this is what the average distance is. And the thing about the distances is as a scientist, they know how to measure the distances very well. So, and today we can measure the distances to the galaxies, which is million light years away. So how do we measure the distances like that? So basically there are one way to measure distance, which is like a tape measure. You can measure up to maybe 100 feet, 200 feet with the tape measures. But when you actually have a distance which is far away, you possibly do not really care about the millimeters. So there is some inaccuracies, but you can still measure things by something called parallax. And parallax is basically a way for us to see how much something is shifting when we look at the two different points. So if you hold your thumb at an arm's distance and you close one of your eyes, so your eyes think about the base of the parallax, and it shifts in the background. So you can use that shift in the background to approximate how far that object is, and that's called measurement with the parallax. So you can use that to measure quite accurately up to the distance of moon, all the planets and things like that. In fact, to measure more and more accurately, you need the parallax base to be lot wider. And to make the parallax base wider, like our eyes are just maybe a few inches apart, and they do not have much of parallax base. But if you use larger and larger parallax base, you can actually go up to the 30,000 light years or something. We can double check on that, but you can go to really far, pretty much far away in our own galaxies, but not too far. And the base of the parallax, we can use it, is this Earth's position in winter and summer, which is two different part of the orbit. That's like a really wide base. We can actually use it, and then we can measure the distance of stars. But to go from our galaxy to away from our galaxies, which is a million miles away, we cannot use parallax. So we had to build more